Hi everyone. I'm Leeuw and I'm a freelance artist and I work for animation and toys, but I also teach online. And today I wanted to make a video about um, different kind of tablets. So I'm working here on a Wacom Cintiq with a Dell 27-inch screen a bit higher up. And later I'll explain more about that setup. But I'm also going to show now some different kind of setups and why I like this setup the most, but also some alternatives for some different purposes. So first, this is my own Wacom. I bought this Wacom myself. The XP Pen products, they are sent over to me, but I agreed with them that I can just give my honest opinion, so they only send me their tablets for review, and the Wacom products I bought myself, and also the iPad. So let's move on. So here I'm showing the XP Pen 22-inch. It's just released. So look in the description of this video for the link to the different kind of products, this project and all the others. So yeah, it's a really affordable big screen, 22-inch, and it's the biggest they have, and it's a great size. It works really nice, and the screen quality is really good, and the pen also reacts really well, and you also have these side buttons you can use. So it's basically, you can really compare it to the Wacom, but it's a much affordable price. And the reason why I won't choose it as the main tablet is because the Wacom is a bit better built, but it's more expensive. And I can afford it because I'm earning my living with it. But if I was a student, I would really consider the XP Pen tablet. So here I'm showing the XP Pen 13-inch version. So it's basically the same version as the 22-inch, but it's it's a bit smaller. Of course, it's 13-inch, and that makes it really practical to bring it with you. So I use this one if I don't want to bring my iPad to somewhere, and I put this in my bag and connect it to my laptop. So it's also really great for if you're a student and you need to bring it to your school and take it with you in your bag. So that's really, and it's really affordable. Check out their website for the current price because it changes sometimes. And yeah, it's the quality is really good. Again, it's lesser build quality than the Wacom, but what can you expect for that price? For this price, it's really great. So if this is in your price range, I think this is a really nice project. And you can check out my review of this tablet if you want to find out more about it. So let's move on to the next one. So this is actually my first Wacom product. And I think I bought this one 13 years ago and it still works. So and there are a lot of artists that like to use these kind of tablets instead of the display ones. I like the display ones because you have visual feedback, but some really great artists just work with tablets like this. And you can check out these on websites for second used ones, and then you can really get an affordable tablet, and that's really good. So yeah, you can also really check out these kind of tablets. So recently I got this iPad Pro 12.9 inch, if I'm correct. And yeah, I got it because there were a lot of people asking for Procreate tutorials. So I played a bit around with it, and Procreate's really nice. I recently made a video about it. So the iPad is really nice. The only thing I don't really like about it is that it is a machine that you use beside your PC or iMac or MacBook, because it's still an iOS. It's not a full operating system. But that said, it is really nice and it works great. So I'm really going to use it to bring to clients or bring it to me to presentations, because you can easily connect it to a beamer. And I will be doing more videos about it. And here I'm showing the Apple Pencil, and yeah, the pencil is really great. I like the thicker Wacom pen more, but it works really nice. So see the YouTube video about the iPad for more information. So I've shown you some different kind of tablets, also display tablets, but actually this is the kind of tablet I'm always working on. So this is a Wacom Cintiq. It's 27 inch. They now released a 22 version and a 30 inch version. And at the company where I currently work, I have there the 30 inch, and it's quite big, but actually I really like those big screens. But of course those are more expensive, so you need to consider if you really need it. So I like working on the Wacom because it's really the best quality. You pay a lot of money for it, but if you're working professionally and you make your living out of it and you can afford it, it's really worth it, in my opinion. And so how I'm working now is that I have my Wacom Cintiq here, and then I have a second screen there. So that's a Dell 27 inch. So it's basically 2 times 27 inch. And I have my keyboard on my lap here. So here. And that's because I don't want to stretch my arm and too much, because I could put the keyboard on the left, but it's too far away. So I actually really like to have this Cintiq a bit over the edge of the table, and you can even pull it more towards you. I think you can see it. So here, put this mic a bit here. You can put it more here, or you can also make it higher. So that's really nice from this arm. It's really adjustable in this way, and you can also rotate it. So now it's more standing up. So yeah, in the end it really depends on how you want to work. And for me this is the most nice way to actually work. And having that screen higher there, and then the Cintiq here. And I like the screen here because then I can draw here and I just have to look up to see the results. So what I'm often doing is that I have my drawing here, and then I have a second image of the drawing. In Photoshop you can do that with Windows, Arrange, new window for Untitled one. So then you can see a live view of what you're drawing on the Cintiq. So for example, if you're zooming in, and then for example, if I fill this all black, you can see here it's zoomed in, but there I have a preview of it. So I really like to work with that. Sometimes I also have reference images from that. For example, if I'm making a caricature of a person, then I put on all the images on that screen, and then I draw and make here the drawing. So you can use it for multiple purposes, or you can watch a movie and do your drawing here. So whatever you want. So, but I'm really happy with this setup of my my Wacom and my computer, and even the laptop on the key on my lap. Still figuring out maybe how to improve that. Maybe I can take a shorter keyboard and put it somewhere here, or I don't know, I need to figure that out. But at the moment I'm really liking this, and yeah, and maybe I will do some more videos about my setup, about my computer, and about my microphone and stuff like that more later. But this video is about the different kinds of tablets, and in the end you really need to decide for yourself. Do you want to go for a budget? Then my experience with XP Pen is really good. I really like them. I use that 13-inch screen if I'm going somewhere else and I don't have to bring my iPad with me. So those are, if I was a student and I didn't have a lot of money, I would have used going for an XP Pen display tablet, because they're really affordable and the quality is also really good. I also like the iPad Pro, but I like it as a device that I'm using on the side. So if I'm going on holiday and I don't want to bring a whole laptop with me, I just want to bring my iPad, or maybe in the train, or maybe if I'm just going to a client and I just want to make some doodles, then it's a really nice machine. And I'm also going to use it for presentations on schools or workshops, because you can easily fit it, connect it with a beamer. And then I also have the non-visual display, just a tablet. And I started with a normal tablet, and I hear some really good artists who still sticking to tablet and don't using these display tablets, because they get a bad posture out of it. I don't have that problem, so I really like to use this, and I like the direct feedback of what you're drawing on the screen in your hand. But there are definitely people who like to draw on tablets, and even who can afford an expensive tablet as this, they still choose for the simple, more the regular tablet. So try to go to a store and experience it for yourself. And also let me know in the comments if you liked this video, of course, but also let me know if you have some questions, and tell me a bit about your situation, and maybe I can help out a bit. And because a choice about what tablet you want to have is really personal. But I hope you like this, and I will do a review of some displays soon more. Like the XP Pen 22-inch that just came out and is now a really affordable price on their website. So I will do a review of that later. If you want to learn how to improve your art, you can subscribe to my Patreon page. On my Patreon page I give weekly video lessons and video feedback. Check my Patreon for more information. I also make tutorial books. You can check them out on my Gumroad page. Recently I published one book about anatomy drawing and another one about perspective and backgrounds. All books come with at least 1 hour of video tutorial. You can find the links to my Patreon page and Gumroad page in the description.